Well, hey there, everybody. B2 wanted to make a video, and I know I've done a camp video before and nodes, but I wanted to show you camp and nodes again to show you some progress and to show you why they're important. So if you hit the tent at the top, it's going to ask you, do you want to proceed? Yes. It's going to log you into your camp, and this is where you manage your workers, right? First thing I do in the bottom right is zoom out and look at my whole camp, and then I start either hitting the little hands and collecting some of the stones because you just want to be able to enhance your gear, and they're free once you get this. This one's called the refinery. When you get it open and you level it, right? So these little orange dots tell me that I need to get to my workers and complete everything, and it's going to give me all the supplies from there. So it's important because you're going to have to keep those guys going through. You're going to have to keep getting stuff through the gathering on here. And there's two modes on the gathering. If you can look on the resources, what I'm short on right now appears to be, well, just some rugged material from mining. So I'm going to select 3 on here and just have them run out and collect some mining stuff real quick. If I pop back down the resources again, the next lowest one is at 694. And that's the I think it's pale wood, but I wanted to show you upgrading. So anytime you see these little blue arrows right here, that means you can upgrade, and anytime there's a number beside something means you can collect something or do something. So if I click on the ranch, not only can I upgrade it, but I can manage it, I can collect all, and I'm going to obtain 5 eggs. So kind of neat. If I go to my inventory and I go down here and I look for the eggs, I can click on it and store them as food, and then confirm it's kind of free food that you're going to get from your ranch over and over and over again, so you can upgrade that. But I've been wanting to upgrade the alchemy lab, and I wanted to do it for a couple of reasons, but I'm going to show you craftables and potions, right? So right now I can go in and craft large HP potions, and let's just say I select 2 of them. They're going to go down, and it's going to use those supplies to craft, right? So whatever it is, the wild grass, the silk, and all that stuff, right? You're going to need breath of creation to do that, to get these potions, and that's where they starts to get important. You can buy those from the market. You can also sell them on the market. I've been collecting them for quite some time, so I should have a pretty good storage of both. I don't even know where to look for those at. Where are they at? Oh, it's probably just going to be in my resource tab. Let's see. Are they in my resource tab? Yep, at the bottom, 390 and 280 for the other one. But so there we go on the so the breath of creation. I got plenty of those to go around. I could do probably 80 or 90 rounds of potions. You can do mediums, you can do smalls, but you have to upgrade your alchemy lab in order to get to the bigger ones. Craftables too, so you can do a mid-grade crystal chest. It's going to use rugged, which is why I was so low on the rugged boulders, but that would get through mining, and that's easy one too. You just hit it from the gather menu. Super simple, but you're able to get some free stuff, right? And we all love free stuff, so I'm going to collect the 2 potions, and that should have actually popped something on my... No, I'll deal with that later. I was just thinking about, do I want to do that or not? I think I need to craft the mid-grade potions, though, to pop another knowledge quest done. So let's just go ahead and do that. We're going to set the same 2 to make the mid-grade potions while we talk about the other stuff. And somebody's lazy. Yep. You can tell when someone's available. We're going to discipline them, basically give them the backhand, tell them to get them to work. Boy, you better work. But see, we've got some possible upgrades all through here. I did want to upgrade the alchemy, though. So with that, get out of here. I don't want to meet you, son. I want to get this upgrade going here. Is it available? Do I have somebody yet? Furoro. We're going to go ahead and set it to upgrade as well. It's a 2-hour process. You can click it and use stamina and finish earlier. Not worth. Just let it play out as it is, unless you're a pay person, and then of course you're going to have a ton of extra everything, so go ahead and fire at will, right? And so nothing else can be upgraded because I used all the supplies. You can look at the rugged boulders are down to 32. So what I typically do is when I get to see my at the top left, my stamina is 64 out of 245. If it gets over 175, I will log out and auto farm for a while, and then come back and have a ton of stuff. I'll send my workers out specifically for that. And if I go to gather and the world gathering, you can now from this menu decide what to get. So if I wanted to go to mining and just do rugged boulders, I would set those guys to go here. I would select all and shoot them out to go for 8 hours. Now, based on their skills and how far you've leveled with them, they do not take 8 hours to get them back. It'll tell you on the screen how long it's going to take them. So let's go. This one guy is Herchik. So we're going to send him out and confirm him. His 8-hour quest is going to take 4 hours and 38 minutes because he is on the yellow level and he's a higher level, right, at level 20. So if I wanted to go in and actually meet him and take a look at him, I can see his vitality is 167, strength 248, dexterity 207. Those stats will raise by completing the knowledge quest and reading all the books and doing all that stuff that most people don't want to do. So if you want to get ahead in the game, man, make it a point to go out here, hit the knowledge tab, and work on these things. Now, they're really easy to work on. I run around and do these all the time, but let's say if I wanted to do adventure and then learn more, I want to hit unattained and see how it pops up with a ton. You can actually do show all and then do what's left in Balanos. I have 5 left to complete all of Balanos. So Monster for a Monster, Fall of Kron Castle. The last 3 are all in Kron Castle, and they're all, if you hit the tip, right on the Awaz Hill, from Awaz Hill to Kron Castle. So all I got to do is go to Awaz Hill and then walk my way up to Kron Castle looking for any books to read along the way, so that I can complete that storyline for all of Balanos, right? There's a couple other ones to run around and look for, but those are incredibly important to run through. And if you look on the character-wise and learn and unattained, there's a couple here like Ganon only spawns after the main quest line is done. So, and I can show you that on that quest line, I'm stuck at the Horror of the Abandoned Mind to beat the Executioner on the boss run side, right? So if I go into my boss runs with the new upgrades, there's a few more. If you scroll all the way to the right, there's a few more that are on here that are question marks. The first one's going to be that Executioner. I've got to be able to find a way to get past him. I'd use like 200 potions running in circles and trying to hit him, but my CP wasn't high enough. But since then, I've gained 300 CP. So I think what I'm going to end up doing is running back in there, giving it another shot. If that doesn't work, then I don't know what I'm going to do. Probably just grind away to gain levels and to try to do that. So while I'm in the camp here, I'm going to flip over to the nodes. I need to write down the time on here. So at 8. Inside of the nodes, this is where you can make a little bit more money too. So your trading or that's my extractor. Sorry, my trader here. You can actually trade resources too, meaning if I wanted more rugged boulders, I can click on iron ore and then rugged boulder and then change some over. Trade complete, confirm, and it moves or to rugged boulders. Now, rugged boulders are very easy to obtain, so I'd imagine you're going to want to flip them the other way around, right? But I'm going to hit the middle one, which is the node, and hit start because I got 5 of 5, 8 of 8. You can see on that right-hand column there. Now, once you get into this mode, you can actually start collecting some cash, and you got some poor black weapons, but they're free, and I would recommend you grabbing as many of these as you can. You can also let people go from the nodes and change the nodes around as different prizes are available. So, like this is boss run stamp, 6 more, which is 2 more runs. Go next door, collect another 8,500, a little more Shaka 2 golden coins, and then I opened up this node. Which I don't have any workers here, but I'm going to claim 8,500 in silver. So, I mean, you just start obtaining free silver from your nodes for throwing your workers out there. So it's not a bad idea to work the nodes. Now, you want to look up here and solve any problems that are along the routes. If there's a fire or the little helping hand thing, but I don't see any along the way. The reason why when you click them, the game is super easy. You just follow the colors, and then the other ones, you just press them, and they give you resources for clearing the problem just with no work, right? So when you get out of your node and you hit exit and you confirm it, it's going to tell you and level up your nodes, right? So I'm a level 10 on there, level 10 node manager. I got a free 50K on there. I got six boss run tickets, which is 2 boss runs. It costs 3 a piece. I got 2 ancient things and some more enhancement stones, right? And then I got an extra, which is this golden plate. I think it sells for 200 grand or something in the store. So really on that run, I made another $250,000 or 250,000 silver on there. So I would recommend getting into these and using it. Learn how to work your camp, learn how to work your nodes. I'll do a whole separate video on nodes themselves when I actually have some of the games to finish on there to show and explain those. So just wanted to get in depth a little bit more about the camp and show you guys how that works. Have a great day.